welcome back to another episode of Joey's Experimental Kitchen. Today I'm going to introduce you to a very easy pizza sauce. Pizza is a great way to introduce your family to a lot of healthy green vegetables and other things that they might not be wanting to eat. Put anything between cheese and a pizza crust and it's always going to be tasty. So for this recipe, you start with tomato paste. To my mind, tomato paste is one of the most economical processed foods that you can buy, and also quite nutritious, at only 5 milligrams of sodium per serving compared to 200 milligrams of sodium for the canned tomatoes. So, start with 1 can of tomato paste, which I've already scooped through the bowl. About a teaspoon of garlic, and I just buy whole garlic and mince it myself because I don't like the chemical flavor of that pre-minced garlic, but having minced garlic is an easy way to use it. So this is fresh minced garlic, or you can use garlic powder instead. We're going to use about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, or if you're lucky enough, you can use fresh Italian herbs. I like to put a little bit of sherry or wine, but if you don't have it, that's fine. You can skip this. As you can tell, this is a very simple recipe. Your kids will love to help make it, and they'll be even more excited about eating it. About a tablespoon of balsamic vinegar, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a tablespoon of honey or your favorite sweetener. This is Walter L's locally grown honey here. Now, you might need to thin it a little bit. It's supposed to be pretty thick, but if you feel it's too thick, add just a tiny bit of water. Take your wire whisk and whisk it together. Now, make this sauce first, and while the flavors are blending, you can get your other ingredients together. So, you don't even need to cook this sauce, and it's ready to go. You can also make it up ahead of time and keep some in the refrigerator so your family will have a ready-to-go snack. Now, what do you want to use for a crust? There are lots of excellent crusts available. You can buy pre-made pizza crusts, but you can also use like French bread. Pita breads are excellent. If you're on a gluten-free diet, you can even use a corn tortilla, or sometimes you can buy gluten-free crusts. We're going to use a whole wheat tortilla. They have these at almost every store now. This is a large tortilla. So, put your sauce on there. Spread it around. This is also a great recipe for using up leftovers. You can put any kind of leftover bits of roasted meat, fresh or cooked vegetables, pretty much whatever you have. Have fun and experiment, and be happy that this pizza is so much healthier than anything you would go out and buy. We're going to put some shiitake mushrooms, diced ham, and roasted red peppers on ours today. I had these already cut up ahead of time and left over from another dish. So, we're also going to put some nicely washed and chopped up fresh greens from the garden, because those are really delicious this time of year. So you can either saute them a little bit or just put them right on your pizza raw. And then, of course, the cheese. I'm just using a shredded cheese blend here. Sprinkle that over the top. And there you have it. Some people even make up these pizzas ahead of time, but I usually just cook them right away. So you want to bake your pizza for probably about 5 or 10 minutes, depending on the heat of your oven. And you'll be able to tell when it's done because the cheese will be all melted and the crust will be a little brown on the edges. And there you have it, a delicious tortilla pizza. Eet smakelijk. Join us next week when we show you how to make our pizza sauce into a tasty marinara sauce for pasta.